snaps. Aw, snaps. We're getting up in there. Getting up in there. Oh shit. Yo. It's your boy TrashBoatDaGoat. You already know. We getting up in there with some Street Fighter 6 this time. New game. You know what's up. We play everything. We play all fighting games here. That's all we do. That's all we try to do is play all fighting games. So I just want to let y'all know. Let's get up in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and start this thing off. Have a good time, you know what I mean? What up, y'all? It's your boy. It's TrashBoatDaGoat. You already know. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today. Normally we play Tekken. But like I said, this is a fighting game channel. So why would we only play Tekken? No, we play every fighting game. Now, what that means is we're gonna be getting in there with a lot of different things going forward. But right now, Ed got dropped. Brand new character in Street Fighter 6. Might as well try him out. See what's up. We are gonna be doing some casual matches, but we're gonna just be playing with them today, you know. Get back into streaming. By the way, I wanna let y'all know I'm sorry for missing a week. I wanna stay consistent. I really do. But man, life makes that difficult sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we back at it again. We're making videos, we're making content, we're streaming, we're doing everything we can, you know? Things got a little bit better, and that's the beauty of life. Ups, downs, you already know how I go. But, let's go ahead and get up in there. So, like I said, we're going to be doing it a little different today. We're going to be playing with Ed, but we're not going to be just hopping into online matches like we normally do, because we haven't played Street Fighter in like, I don't know, a lot of months. We got like 226 hours in the game. I have a lot of content that I need to drop for this game. There's a lot of fights, a lot of great matches and things of the sort that need to get put into videos and made, and I'm working on that for you guys. It's going to be coming out soon. But until then, you know, we got to do some different things. We can't just continue to, like I said, play matches online and expect to get anywhere. No, we got to switch it up. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over Ed, and we're going to be looking at his moves and playing around with him and seeing what it is. And then I get to show you the beauty of fighting games and what they do now for new players. A lot of people really don't know that there are tutorials and things like that in fighting games. Like, you don't have to know everything when you buy a fighting game, you know? They'll teach you how to play for you, and they'll tell you exactly everything you need to do. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and hop into practice mode and see what he's like, see everything that he has, and then I'll show you a little bit more of Street Fighter's tutorial modes and things like that. And then we'll get into some casual matches. The beautiful thing is that Final Fantasy Rebirth just dropped, so we're going to be doing a two-stream night pretty much. We're going to be giving our first impressions on that game as well. But for right now, we're going to be playing Street Fighter 6, and we're going to be playing with Ed. So, I don't know a damn thing about Ed. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he does. Same thing with everybody else in Street Fighter. Street Fighter is not my favorite series, but I know he is a boxer, and I know he uses the dark powers from Street Fighter, which I think would be like the Shadowloo powers or whatever, like Psycho Power, I guess is what it's called, from Bison. This is his level 3, by the way. That's what this looks like. It was pretty sweet. You want to see it again? Let's see it again. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. So he does quite a bit. He does quite a bit in his Ultra. Let's see what else he got. That's kind of cool too, I ain't gonna lie. And he's like a real boxer, so he has boxing moves, you know what I'm saying? He even has like a square, square, square combo for people who don't. You could throw stuff in there, you know. But this is pretty much what I do. So I go into training mode. A lot of people don't like training mode. They don't know what training mode is or why you would even play it. But you play training mode so you know what you're doing. Like, press this button, this is what this button does, this is what this button does, this is what this button does. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst thing? Going in a fight not knowing what your buttons are. That's why people don't play fighting games. They don't know what the buttons are. They don't know how to play the game. So when you get a fighting game, if you're very interested, like me, and I know quite a few other people who are, they don't really take the time to do this because they just want to get on there and beat people up, and that's the problem. A fighting game is like you, and it's your life and everything. Were you good at everything that you're good at now from jump, and you never had to work at it, you never had to get better? Okay, see, look, I'm gonna start dropping some knowledge. If you never had to get better at the thing that you're good at, the thing that you're best at, that's called a talent. Okay, talent is beautiful. Talent is amazing, but talent ain't shit without skill. Okay, if you don't know how to use your talent, then what is your talent? Pretty much luck, you know, at that point. Just because you know that you can do this, you can do that, and you can hop in any game and be a beast, yeah, that's fine. But if you don't know what you're being a beast at, then you know what I'm saying? You can know how to speak to people, you know how to do all this and that, but at the end of the day, if you don't know what it is you're doing, but you just have a natural affinity for it, you're gonna be good at it for sure, but you'll never be great because you have the talent, but you don't have the skills. Somebody with the skills can be just as good as you, even though you're very talented, right? But if you had those same skills along with that talent, just imagine what you can do. So that's what a fighting game really is, you know? It's just learning yourself and learning what your character can do and finding out if you rather not have talent or skill, you know? Everybody can do this, you know? Special move. Everybody can do that. And if you can't do that, and if your whole goal is to do that, then yeah, work at it. Get better at it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the point of a fighting game. You don't play a fighting game once and then just be a beast at it. Nah, if you don't know what X does, you don't know what square does, you need to figure out what that is. You know what I'm saying? So you have to practice. So that's what we're doing right now. We're looking at his moves and stuff and just seeing what he's like. Got some pretty cool grabs though. It's two of them, but I didn't do the right one. There we go. Yeah. That's what he looks like. So we go in depth, we just look at stuff, we go in the command list. A lot of people are afraid to go into the command list for whatever reason. For whatever reason, like, why would you not want to know what you're doing? Like, when you go to work, do you just start pressing buttons on your screen if you have a screen? If you have a high-paying job, do you just start going in there typing and sending emails to people without knowing exactly what you're saying? No, you have to learn. You have to go through training. And that's what a training mode is, a practice mode is, so you can learn and implement and get better. So these are what his moves is. We got Psycho Spark, Psycho Shoot, but you wouldn't know this if you didn't hop in the, you know, the mode. Granted, when very first time you play a fighting game, I say this to everybody. Very first time you play a fighting game, just press every single button. Just hop in a match and just start pressing every single button and just seeing what it does, seeing if you like the gameplay and everything. But if you like the gameplay, take the time to learn it. You know, so like I said, Psycho Spark, Psycho Shoot, kind of like a K-Dash from King of Fighters, if anybody knows what that is. Like a Rekka, you know. You have a move and then you have another input with the move, you know, and then give a different move. Then you got the Psycho Uppercut, which is just a Dragon Punch. A lot of people don't know what a Dragon Punch is. It's okay, because again, I'm here for you. If you want to play fighting games, come to my channel. If you're not good at fighting games, come to my channel. I am not good at fighting games, and I want to play fighting games. I am just like you. I'm taking the time out to do this, though, because who else is going to do it for you? Some random guy that you don't know? I'm TrashBoatDaGoat. You know me. Trash. Whether you think I am or not, treasure me if you want. Either way, somebody gonna call me trash, but it don't matter. So then we got Psycho Blitz. You know, look at that. That's kind of cool. And the cool thing about Street Fighter is that it shows you what the moves look like and everything else. We're gonna jump into the tutorial mode, then we're gonna jump into some arcade gameplay, and then we're gonna do a couple casual matches. Then I'm gonna hop off, take a small break, and we're gonna come back with some Final Fantasy. But until then, let's keep going through these moves. We got Psycho Flicker. Looks kind of sweet. It's a ranged move, but you can go into other stuff apparently. And this is what the other stuff is. Looks kind of sweet, you know. Kill rush forward. Kill switch break. I don't know what that is. Kill switch chaser. And then backwards, you know, just a backdash. Okay. Then we got the super arts. We already saw what they all were, you know. But it's nice to know the name of them. Psycho Storm, Psycho Cannon, Psycho Chamber. This was his ultimate, the one that was like pop, 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 pop. Strings you up and just pieces up your body. Look at that. Piecing you up. Hit you with an uppercut, then you fall on the ground. You know, Psycho Cannon and whatnot. You got your unique attacks. Now this is where every character in Street Fighter shines, because they have their certain play style. Everybody has it's a 6-button game, so everybody has a weak, a medium, and a strong move for their punches and kicks. But every character can do different things. So you see, holding a button does this, pressing forward heavy punch does this, you know. It gives you a nice little combo by pressing that, and just stuff like that, you know. And it's pretty nice. So you got your throws, tell you how it goes, and common moves and everything. So we're just gonna see what we could do real quick, you know. Cool thing is that you just start pressing buttons, and then you start throwing stuff in there, see what you can do, you know. Oh, that's sweet. But you can't really switch out of that at all. You know, you learn stuff though. That's what we're here for. Take him out the corner, uppercuts, you know. See if we can be good at consistently doing it. That's another thing. That's another reason why you step into practice mode. You want to make sure you can do the move. Dragon Punch is a very complicated move. You got to press over firebar, and nobody knows what fireball is. So let me show y'all that real quick. So this input, right? Okay. Let me see if I can do this correctly. So the input is like it's like on their directional pad, your D-pad, or you can use the stick. I don't like to use the stick as much as I like to use the D-pad. Where is my camera? Ah, here we go. Oh, it's this camera. I'm stupid. So the directional pad. Pretty much what they're saying is that you have to put an input in before you press the button before you can do the special move. And what that input is a down, it's down, forward, forward. So pretty much making a quarter circle with your D-pad. And it's very complicated if you don't know how to do it, but if you spend a little bit of time, maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a day out of a 10-minute session, in about a month, you'll be able to have a special move down like it's nothing. You won't have to do anything. It's just a little bit of time and time management, right? So when you go back into it, do the move, that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Now, there's 3 different buttons you can press because it's Street Fighter. Not every fighting game has a 6-button system like Street Fighter does, but that's what Street Fighter is. It's got 6 buttons. You can do a lot of things like, you know, well, hold on. Like that, by pressing 2 of the buttons while doing the move, you know, you get different stuff. Then you get dragon button. It's a lot. I'm gonna make some videos and I'm gonna explain this stuff because I really want people to play fighting games. I really do. Like, they are amazing. And if you spend enough time in a fighting game, then you can understand what it means to spend time with yourself, because it's just one-on-one. It's just you and the opponent. So you can't really blame anybody if you lose other than yourself. And if you want to blame the controller, well, then you should buy a different controller. If you want to play anything like online, your internet's laggy, then you can blame that. The opponent's internet's laggy. I mean, you could blame that too, but that's just, again, there's so many ways to get around that. So the reason why fighting games are good is because you and your opponent, no excuses. If you believe that there is an excuse though, you know, make that excuse be you didn't spend enough time with your character. Make that excuse be you didn't spend enough time trying to be better and whatnot. Or your opponent was better than you, which is just as fine. If you get beat outright knowing that you did the best that you did, what does that mean? That means you did the best that you did. That just means your opponent was better than you for that fight. Nobody understands that it's just that fight. It's not the end of your life, it's just that fight. But if you always go into every fight doing nothing but your best, you will always succeed, even if you fail, because you know that you did your best. So the next time that you can maybe look at it, if there's a replay, if not, then you can know where you messed up because you were trying your hardest and your best. You weren't just, you know, out here doing dumb stuff, expecting to win and blaming somebody else when you don't, you know? Well, we spend time in training mode to see what we can do. And just like every other character, you can cancel your super art into pretty much anything, from anything. Cancel again. It's just a lot. I'm gonna make a video for you, but like a cancel is simple. Like if you press this button, right, while he's doing that, you put another input in, he'll do a different move. Now, this input right here is not cancelable unless it's by the, like, you know, a certain type of move or a certain place in the move, right? And that's how you do a special move. And you just keep pressing the button, right? Like you press the button, then you do the input, and then you go from there. But again, that takes time and energy and whatnot. So if you're gonna play a fighting game, I suggest, in my opinion, just depending on how you play games, because everybody plays games differently. I know some people who put in like damn near over 100 hours a month on video games, and I know people who damn near put in, you know, 30 minutes. 30 minutes isn't a lot for a video game, but that's all they got time for. So, to each their own. But when you play and you learn, you just start playing around. That's the main thing about practice run. You go in there and you just play around and you practice. What does practice make, guys? It makes perfect. It makes perfect. If you know what you're doing 100%, you've done it 1,000 times, then guess what? Even if you mess up, well, you didn't do it enough. You didn't practice enough. Practice harder next time. But once you do it 1,000 times, you should be able to do it like it's nothing. Now, granted, fighting game inputs are different. So don't beat yourself up if it takes you a long time, because it still takes me a long time. I drop mad combos. Y'all see on my streams all the time. I can't always win. I don't always beat people up. I don't, you know, shit just goes like that. But let me show you the other features of this game and another reason as to why, in my opinion, you should purchase it. I feel like everybody should own at least one fighting game. Why? Because it's a good stress relief, other than, you know, like Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty and stuff like that, where you have to rely on other people. In a fighting game, you can only rely on yourself, or maybe your shitty internet to get you some dubs. But even then, you can only rely on yourself. You know? So, this is a beautiful, oh, these are combo trials. Oops, I meant to go to the tutorial. But, as you can see, there's different things that you could do when you're in the fighting ground of Street Fighter 6. You can go to arcade, play story, which is just arcade mode with a little background, some cutscenes maybe. If you could choose to have them on, you want to or not, it's cool. I like it, right? Then you got practice mode, where you got training, tutorial, character guides, combo trials. Now, the tutorial tells you everything you need to know about the game. I suggest running this. For whatever reason, people just don't like to be on the same level. They just don't like to have knowledge, right? This gives you all the knowledge you need of the game. It tells you everything that's in the game, right? So why not look at it if you're going to play the game? And every single game you play, there is some sort of tutorial mode or teaching session. So obviously, why not play it? Don't just jump in the game unless you want to be one of those people who don't really care about the game and you just want to press buttons. By all means, we need you guys and the fighting game community as well. Somebody just presses buttons. Man, it's fun to fight y'all, because you don't know, we don't know if you're going to win or you're going to lose. You can say you're going to lose, but then you press mad buttons and you automatically win for whatever reason. You just press buttons. Beautiful, right? But you still want to learn how to play the game. I say if you want to get better at something, you gotta learn how to do it, right? Right. So then you got character guides. And in the character guides, they show you pretty much the character and how to play the character, right? And then they got combo trials for you to try, you know, things like that. Versus, obviously, you can fight one-on-one against your friend or the computer. Team battles, same thing. Special match, same thing. Online matches, you know, we're getting to those a little bit later. But right now, we're going to go ahead and run the character guide so you can see the beauty of the fighting game, you know, what they've gone through. Because fighting games didn't used to have stuff like this. They only had the training mode, and that was it. And even then, you couldn't figure out what to do at all. But they'll even show you how to do the move, how to do combos and whatnot. Peacemaker's coming out too, so I think I'm going to do a Mortal Kombat stream on Saturday, so you guys can see that it's the same thing, but it's also a brand new character, right? We're going to go ahead and hop in the character guide and see how Ed plays, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to play around with them in arcade mode, like I said. Then we're going to hop on some casual matches, see if we can get some dubs or not. Probably do like 5 or 6 of those. And then get ready for the next stream of Final Fantasy when that downloads. Because, man, I can't wait to play that game. It's been a long time. But, yeah. Until then, let's hop up in there. And see, look. Basic info right here. Right here. Let's just cut. Let's take me off. Basic info. How to play Ed. The game, right off the bat, tells you how to play Ed. So you just gotta hop up in the tutorials, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, this music's sweet though. Here we go. Ed, like any traditional boxer, like I said, shadow boxing at its best, utilizes a quick flurry of punches alongside slower but long-reaching flicker attacks. Meaning he can do a lot of shit. The punch buttons perform easy-to-use, close-range attacks, while the kick buttons perform quicker punches that can hit opponents from a distance. You see what I'm saying? Well, look at that. It even shows you what it is. That's why I like Street Fighter as much as I do, because it gives you in-depth tutorial. You know what I'm saying? Variety of target combos are available from Ed's flicker punches, giving you an easy options to pile up the damage even from a distance. So you see? Pretty much, and it shows you, it's telling you how to fight with them. You know, even if opponent stays out of range of your regular flicker attack range, you can use Psycho Flicker, a special move that covers even more ground to control the game. You can also use Psycho Knuckle to close the gap in a hurry. You see what I'm saying? It tells you strategies right off the bat, right there. You know what I mean? Now you got the next. Yeah, no, that is OG Fireball. There's so many different ways to say that motion. You got the numbers. I don't know how the numbers work. I still have to do research on that myself. But Fireball is pretty much basic. It's quarter circle forward. Fireball is always going to be known as quarter circle forward because of Street Fighter 2. And they used to throw Hadokens and people used to call them fireballs. And that's 100% what it is. So it's always going to be quarter circle forward. Then DP is always going to be forward, quarter circle forward if you do it right. It's complicated. It's not complicated at all. Inputs, however, can get very complicated, and that's why fighting games are very, very, very daunting and challenging and intimidating as well. Alright, now we continue with the tutorial. Close range punch that generate a ball of cycle power, good for your close range combos or to cancel out an opponent's incoming projectile. See, now right there, it tells you from jump what the move is good for. Okay? Close range combo. Or cancel out a projectile. You know what I'm saying? 2 uses for 1 move, and they show you exactly how to do it. Watch. You see? There's a wicked down forward punch that's cloaked in cycle power. Even if it's blocked, they'll have a hard time landing a hit, landing a hard counter attack. So when you're throwing out normal attacks that leave you wide open, cancel them with this. So what it does is, as you can see, it puts you in a range that's a little bit harder for them to reach. Now, not every character in the game can not reach that range. Every character has different values and whatnot, right? But that's a safe range for a lot of characters to be able to not reach, right? But they'll show you exactly what you can do with that special move, like I said. Real simple. And then the cool thing is, they'll show you more stuff. You can follow this up with a badass move I call the Psycho Shoot that sends cycle power flying forward. Charge up the speed by using different button strengths and keep them honest. You know what I'm saying? People, I wish you took the time. I wish. Not everybody takes the time. A lot of people do though. So that's my thank you for you too. But not everybody takes the time to do so. You even get to try and preview it. Now see, watch. Be like, see what I'm saying? Now I'm not doing too good at the canceling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what moves you actually can cancel into. But I know you can cancel it from a heavy punch. Like now you gotta move. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? It'll show you exactly what you do. Put it into that, and then you can even put it like that. It gives you the chance to try it. Try it out. You get it wrong, you get it wrong. Whatever. Keep trying because it's still there for you to try. You know what I'm saying? The icing on the cake is that the Cycle Spark can even cancel out any projectile that sends your way. Your opponent sends your way, letting you blast out a cycle shoot to retaliate. So like if it's coming at you, you can use it to block and then counter on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if he does. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it for this because it's this tutorial. But see what I'm saying? They'll give you different ways to do the move, and then now you know what to do. Now you know how to use the move, and now you know what it is. You can practice it as many times as you want. Once you learn Dragon, once you learn Fireball, and this is what I like to call all-around skill. Most fighting games, not every fighting game, but most fighting games have an input system to do special moves, and Fireball is the most common of them. So once you learn how to do Fireball one character, that game itself is most likely going to have another character that does the same input with a different move. That's a different move on top of it. You know what I'm saying? And once you learn how to do it, you'll be able to take it to every single fighting game you play. And I don't mean just like Street Fighter. I mean, let's say you play Street Fighter, but you want to play Tekken, right? There is this Fireball is in Tekken. There are some moves that use that same motion. It may not be a full Fireball, but it's still the same motion. Let's say you hop on the Guilty Gear, you like anime-based games. It's still the same motion. Let's hop off of Guilty Gear and anime-based games, and let's go into something like King of Fighters, another popular series. Same thing. So once you learn the inputs, then you pretty much take them all over. Fighting games, skills, and things like that, they are not specific to one fighting game. You'll learn a lot as you play and go forward and read these tutorials and things like that, but I'm telling you, once you learn how to play fighting games, you can never not know how to play a fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Now, both the Cycle Spark and Shoot become 2-hit attacks. So you can, that's a 2-hit, and that's just turning it into that. That's just pressing 2 buttons. Oops, I pressed the grass buttons. That's just pressing 2 buttons when you do the move. You know what I'm saying? Instead of 1. Then you get the advanced version of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that right there is an example of input. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot of different things. And when it comes to fighting games, I'm not gonna lie to you. And one of them is, if you want an easy fire, if you want an easy Dragon Punch, then double dash and then do a Fireball. Then you'll get an easy Fire Punch, You get an easy Dragon Punch because of the fact that it's still registering this while you input the move. And I learned that from watching people and watching videos. So hopefully I can teach you something one day. But you dash forward and then do a Fireball, you'll get a DP, which is Dragon Punch, instead of the Fireball. Right? Now there's ways to avoid that. I ain't gonna get too complicated with you because you probably don't even know how to do the Fireball. But a little bit of practice goes a long way. If you've ever had to learn how to ride a bike, did you learn how to ride it in the first day? No, it took a couple of times, and you may have to fall a couple times, but it kept on it, boom. So, don't buy a fighting game, play it once, and then think that you're gonna be a beast at it. No, but don't buy a fighting game and play it once and then be like, oh, this ain't for me, blah, 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 blah. No, give it some time. Everything in life that's worth having takes a little bit of time. And me, personally, I believe that playing fighting games and being good at fighting games is a good way to develop yourself, as well as some random skill and a hobby, you know, and then understanding who you are. When you see that you failed in fights, and you understand why you failed in fights, because it's just you and your opponent. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody else. There's many reasons why you can fail in a fight, but 9 times out of 10, it's because you didn't have something. You lacked something, right? Maybe it was the skill. Maybe it was just the patience. Maybe it was the initiative. Maybe it was something like that, but you can always go back and look, right? So let's continue. How to counter. Easy to use in combos. Psycho Spark is going to be your go-to attack because it will constantly leave you safe. This is what I call a safe move. A lot of people know that certain things you do in life, in video games, and while you're just moving about, are not safe. You're not safe. You're not going to go jump off a bridge because you know you're going to get hurt afterwards. And that's what it is in a fighting game. This move, however, if you throw it out, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be safe. You know, unless they counter or do some bullshit, right? This is a different game. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to be safe when you throw this move out. So it's pretty nice. That's what they're showing you right here. Now we go to the next guy. And they go by guides. So they'll tell you everything you need to learn about a fighting game. Now you got the uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Unleash a powerful uppercut cloaked in psycho power. Useful for countering an opponent's jumping attack or as a way to close out combos. Now, I'm about to drop some more fighting game knowledge on you, okay? When somebody jumps at you, they're in the air. Now, there are many things you can do. You can block, you can get hit, you can try to hit them while they're in the air, or you can dodge, whatever you want. But this move, what they're calling right now, is going to be called an anti-air. You know, useful for countering an opponent's jumping attacks. It's an anti-air. It means get out the air. Anti-air. Anti-air. Get out the air. Why are you jumping in on me? This is the move that you use when they jump in on you. You'll see right here. The light version unleashes a mean uppercut in place, while the medium and heavy versions move forward first before unleashing the nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that he says it's nasty. This is actually a character talking to you. This is Ed telling you how to play himself. You know, that's why they use words like that. But you can see what the move does, right? You clearly see what it is, how it goes like that. The attack is invincible against mid-air. See, and this is what I'm saying. So use it as a welcome present when someone gets too jumpy with you. Just remember that some versions move you forward, so adjust accordingly, right? So this is where placement and things like that come. This is where the practice actually gets in, right? If you have practice, practice makes perfect. Practice will always make perfect. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Now you see, now I'm gonna show you one more time based off of this, because he jumps in, he's in the air. When somebody jumps in you and they're in the air, you know they're in the air. If you haven't already done nothing, then you can counter that by using this move. And that's what this game is trying to tell you by playing this tutorial. Make sure you play the tutorial character, guys. I can stress that as many times as I can, because that's the reason for playing the game. What's the point of playing a game if you don't know how to play? You feel like you're gonna lose, and then blah, blah, blah. If you don't feel like you have time, I'm telling you. And this isn't just for fighting games. This is for anything in your life, okay? If you want to get better at something, start by devoting at least 5 minutes a day. At least 5 minutes a day to doing that thing that you want to get better at. Because in a week's time, you are going to have so much time invested in you doing that you don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? You don't even realize how much time has passed just from 5 minutes a day. Imagine if you had a little bit more time, like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Think about what you could do by doing something for at least 30 minutes every day. Think about how beastie you're gonna be at it in about 6 months' time. You see what I'm saying? It's practice. Practice makes perfect. Hit them when they're high enough and you'll get a chance to land another attack before they kiss the dirt. So it even puts a juggle in there, you know what I'm saying? Now a juggle, didn't switch back. A juggle is when you hit them before they hit the ground. So if you knock them out the air, or you put them in a move that puts them in the air and they're still on the ground, they're still getting hit, right? That's what a juggle combo is. You see what he's doing? He's hitting them before he hits the ground. It's beautiful. I love stuff like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's really nice. That's why I say dive in there and play the game so you learn some stuff, right? Now you get a whole combo. Now this is the overdrive, the special version of it. Hit them with a smoking uppercut that's invincible to their attacks, then bring them crashing down. Pretty sick, right? Invincibility, another term in the fighting game. That means you are not gonna get hit when you're doing the move. You can't get hit when you're doing the move because it has a certain level of invincibility. Now they can block it, right? But you can't get hit while doing it. So if you start it up by doing it, you're gonna finish it, whether you hit them or not, right? It's a good and a bad thing, but they can't knock you out of the move is pretty much what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? This attack takes some time to come out, so I wouldn't try to snipe an opponent's quick attack with it, but they screw up and are wide open after attack, hit them hard with this. So pretty much what they're saying is that this is a punish move. Now you'll see in the corner of the screen, on this side of the screen, I can't, on the, what you're looking at, on the left side of the screen, it's gonna tell you certain things come up. Hard knockdown, reversal, those are just some things. Punish counter, right? What they're saying is that you can't just throw this move out, because that's what's gonna happen if you try to throw the move out. Especially if it gets blocked, you're gonna get punished yourself. But if they whiff, which is just throwing out an attack and missing altogether. So a whiff is like you throw a ball, you throw something at something, and you miss completely. Right, that's a whiff. You whiff that, right? And you'll see that's what he's doing. And that's what Ryu did with his punch when he got hit. Now watch. He wasn't ready for it. He tried to use it. It's not a safe move. Like, remember I was talking about safe earlier? When you use a certain move, it provides a certain level of protection of where you won't get hit afterwards. This is not a safe move. I'm throwing a lot at you guys, I'm sorry. It just happens to be like that. But this is what we're doing. We're going through the story, the tutorial, and learning how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think it's a cool move, right? And it's gonna be something you're gonna use often. So that's why you need to know what it does. So you go to the next guide. Now you got the Psycho Blitz. Use a combination of punches cloaked in Psycho power. Useful when canceling from normal attacks or ways to close out combos. So this is what they call a combo ender, right? This is your classic triple flurry. Medium and heavy versions knock down an opponent, give you a chance to fold them like a bad poker hand. See, I like what they say. You know, their stuff is kind of funny. You know, a bad poker hand, come on. But, see what I'm saying? Shows you exactly what the move does. Now you see how it could be an ender as well. You want to throw in some punches, and then this is what you want to use when you're about to not be able to hit the opponent no more. See right there. Look how it looks. Now they're on the ground, or now they got to get up, or whatever, and that's the end of the combo when you start punching them or put them in the air with the juggle shit. Right? This is best to end combos to make sure it connects. When this attack is blocked, it leaves you wide open, which is something all boxers want to avoid. All good boxers want to avoid. So remember what I was saying? It's not safe. So if you miss or they block this move, guess what's gonna happen? Watch. You're gonna get hit. That's what it means to be not safe. I'm not a beast at fighting games, but I do understand a lot of things when it comes to them. When they throw out moves that aren't safe, when they throw out moves that give them not enough time to react, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot that goes into it, but for the basic stuff, if it's not safe, you don't want to just throw it out there. You want to throw it out there when you know you're going to land it. See, if he doesn't land it, that's a whole combo against a real good person. Against somebody else, you might get lucky. Somebody like me, who just, you know, struggles at being sweet and consistent, you might get lucky. Alright, now the overdrive version. Pepper them with a series of body blows before sending them in the air with an uppercut. The opponent can't freely counter an attack, even if they block, so it's hella good. What they're saying is that this is like a block stunt. They can't do anything if they block it. You know what I'm saying? See? Can't do anything in that moment because it's a safe move. That's what they're saying. So if you miss it, you can easily block it or block their attack and go into it. And make it safe. You know? Like he said, it's hella good. I almost forgot the best part. You're gonna be dealing some saucy damage if it hits. So if you see an opening, go all in. That means if you know you're gonna land it, use it. If you know you're gonna hit it, use it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it gets done. Uh-oh, we got some kudos. Now we got the Psycho Flicker. Quick flicker, jab, coke, and Psycho Power. Hold the button to boost its attack properties or cancel in the kill rush. Canceling. That's something we're going to talk about in a minute. But the button you press for this attack determines the attack trajectory. Light shoots out straight. Medium knits the feet and has good range. Heavy shoots up diagonally. Only his airborne opponent. So what that means is that the regular version is a poke. The next version is a lower hit that's gonna, most likely catch somebody off guard. And the final version is an anti-air. Remember we talked about anti-airs earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool thing about it. You get to learn this stuff just by playing the game, and it'll show you everything. So we'll see what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. But you won't hit him up there. You won't hit him up there because he's not jumping, right? And then you can charge it too. And then you get some more stuff. Now, I don't know what to do after that, but it's probably gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Hold the button down to go into a charge stance. Then let it go. And if you hold down the button long enough, you can also boost the properties of the attack. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much take him out the air, put him in the air, and it's a low, it's an anti-air, or it's a poke. And poke is just making sure that you know exactly where they are. They can't get too close if they're not blocking, because you're poking them, and then they get hit, then they're, oh gosh, I'm hit, no, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be disoriented, and you can run and do some stuff. That's what poke is. But it's beautiful. Next up, we got the boosted version of this attack. Pulls opponents to you, giving them a chance to smash them in the face. They block it, you get the boost burst, so you got the chance to go on the offensive. A lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? While you're charging up, you can also opt for a kill rush instead. This is something I like to call canceling. Keep mixing it up to get really in their head. So you see, so you can be all the way across the screen, and then trick them into thinking that you're gonna do it, and then boom, now you're here. This is all in the game as well. Just throwing that out there, because in the game this is all there. But has longer range. Oh yeah. So the overdrive, when you press 2 buttons, pretty much does the same thing as the poke does. It brings them to you. All right. This version of the flicker, pull an opponent immediately, and hit them with it, and you can follow up with another attack, and you're at your advantage even in this block. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. They're all the way over there blocking, right? Look at this. You can bring them to you. That's pretty freaking cool. You know what I'm saying? The only downside is you can't go into the charge stance or the feint of this version. So you gotta know when you're gonna use it. What that means is you can't feint. Now I don't know if anybody knows what the term feint is, but it's like a fake out. Like you're going to fake out your opponent. Like you're not trying to hit them, you're trying to make them think that you're gonna hit them. That's a feint. Right? So we go on to the next one. Alright? And then the kill rush forward. Technique that allows you to quickly move forward. 2 different types of attacks are possible during the techniques, which are timing dependent. Meaning you can do a lot of different stuff. Same thing. Perform a bob and weave, I'll take it a step back. Helpful for using to create distance from the opponent and analyzing the situation. Now, you be like me, you can just hop up in there, just jump up in there and beat people up. That's what I do. I run up in there. I ain't no punk. We're gonna figure it out. But you've seen me on my stream many a times. Step back, start backing away from my opponent, because I don't really know what to do to avoid his crap or what he's doing to do this shit, But it shows you everything you need to do, right? During kill rush forward, you got 2 attack options, both the same input with different timings. Get the input in during the first half of the kill rush, and you'll get the break, or do it in the latter half to bust out and get the kill switch chaser. It'll show you blah blah blah. That's what we're learning now. Either attack will leave them open to a counter, so keep this one in the pocket until you can use it to end a combo. Meaning this is not a safe move. It's not a safe move, so don't just throw this one out there. You know. Now we're going into the Psycho Storm, which is unleashes a series of high-speed flicker jabs code from Psycho Power. It's supposed to combo Ember or a counter to attack by using its invincibility time. Same thing. This move has invincibility, meaning at the end of the day, you can just throw it out there if you're getting beat up and you're not gonna get hit. Invincibility sucks at fighting games, but it's useful because it's a get off me tool, pretty much is what they're saying. Great reach, nice compatibility, combo ability, I'm sorry. And on top of that, this attack is invincible to everything except projectiles. That means if somebody throws a projectile at you, you're gonna get hit with it. But don't be shy about being a jerk with it. Keep your finger on the trigger and blast them whenever you have a chance. Even the game will tell you, abuse this move. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Alright? Just be sure that when you go for it, you know it's gonna hit. Miss with this and you're gonna regret it big time. You know why? Because it's not a safe move. Again, that's a key word. Safe. Safe. You know what I'm saying? Psycho Cannon. This is the cannon that's Psycho. Generates a ball of Psycho Power, sends it flying straight ahead with a punch. This is a multi-hitting attack that can be useful in combos. Like I said, they tell the move literally tells you exactly what it is and what you're gonna be doing with it. It's so beautiful and it's just nice to know that at the end of the day, you could just hop up in the game, learn how to play, and then once you learn how to play, you can have it. Now you know what to do. Now you know what it's gonna take to be great at it. You know what I'm saying? This cannon's got some juice, and it goes on for a while. If it connects, you got yourself an open invitation to a combo to your liking. And even if it blocks, you're still at an advantage. Now you can see as he is blocking right here. It's a safe move. You even get to move after it before he does. Okay? That's gonna be extremely important. Stuff like that is extremely important in fighting games. Most people don't know that when you're playing a fighting game, especially online, you're fighting somebody, you're fighting a real person. You're fighting a real person, dogs. And real people aren't computers that just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They do other things. I like to think that I'm smart. And I don't like to think that there are really dumb people out there on the planet, just people who choose not to be smart. You know? What that means is that you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to outsmart your opponent. You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to know some things. You know what I mean? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Next up. What's more, the speed of the projectile changes depending on the button press. From afar, using the light version will unleash a slow moving projectile. Following it in is a game plan I like to lean on. So what that means is that you can now get close to the opponent because you have something moving towards them that they're going to have to either block or dodge. Right? So they can't focus on you moving forward. Really nice. Stuff like that makes the game fun, if you ask me. Strategy, coming up with different things to do. Alright? Now we go on to the next one, which is the Psycho Chamber. We saw this one in training mode. You know? Ties together the feet and hands of an opponent before delivering a series of powerful shots all over their body. Body rockers is what I'm going to call this move. Body rockers. A versatile move that can counter projectiles, be used in combos, and can turn the tables when under pressure. Simple stuff. This is the most dangerous weapon in the arsenal. It comes complete with a high attack power and invincibility. Release the defenses if it doesn't hit. Use it in combos or to punish an opponent when they're wide open. Right? This is not a safe move, but it's your strongest move. So of course it's not going to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to go on to the next guy. Now we talked about all of the characters' moves and stuff. Now they're going to give us a cool thing. And this is what's called the fundamentals. The guy who taught me how to fight was no saint and was definitely no genius. So don't expect anything otherworldly, but hell, let's give it a go anyway. What that means is that, you know, everybody has some sort of teacher, and their teacher may not be the best. You see what I'm saying? You get it? You get it? It's all about practice and implementation. Practice, implementation, that's how you succeed in life. First, use your long-reaching attacks to control the space and fight at a distance. Don't let your opponent have their way. You gotta dictate the pace of the fight. You are in control of the fight. You see what I'm saying? You're control over yourself, meaning you control how you react to your opponent or what you throw at your opponent to make them react to you. Right? As long as you have full control over yourself, you can never lose to an opponent that is not you. See what I'm saying? You can't fall for their traps. You can't do that if you know what they're gonna do. You know what to do to avoid that stuff because you know yourself. You will be good. Right? Common logic. Right? Cycle Flicker has good range, what makes it makes it another tool to help you control the space. Even when it's blocked, it's a move that's hard to counter, so it cancels. So usually cancel normal attacks. You know what I'm saying? That right there. Characters, there are certain characters in the game that can still hit you from this range, but most characters can't. See what I'm saying? So it's a safe move. Cycle Flicker has good range, which makes it. Oh, well, we already said that. Oh. Then you got your branching attack. Standing medium kick is a good example. Use that to go into Hitman combination. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. It'll even show you what you need to do. See what I'm saying? If you land a low crouching heavy kick, you can tag an opponent for a low smash combination, which knocks down the opponent. So one trick is use to score the knockdown, then get in with a nice tight kill rush. Because they're now on the ground, they have to get up. See what I'm saying? Shows you how to play the game. Sending heavy punch doesn't go into any target combo, but you can go right into overdrive. Cycle Flicker will give you an advantage even if it's blocked. If it hits, you got a chance to score some nasty combo damage. You see what I'm saying? You can get up in there. It's beautiful. Now you're in there, now you're doing damage. Right? Fundamentals 2. At some point, people are going to get fed up with your zoning crap and just try to jump in on you. That's bad news for you. Make sure you always keep that in mind and be ready. Standing heavy kick and light cycle uppercut are your tools for dealing with opponents' jump-ins. You know what I'm saying? The latter knocks down on hit, giving you a chance to press an attack, while standing heavy kick can be canceled in a special move. You know what I'm saying? Now you got them in a move. Now they're trapped. You know? If you get a read on your opponent's jumping medium kick and heavy cycle flicker are great options. Jumping medium kick got some range on it, so it works as an airborne zoning tool as well. It's an anti-air that you do in the air. It says get out the air, right? And then you got cycle flicker, which again takes them out the air. Anti-air, anti-air. Heavy punch cycle flicker, you can go into a stance and wait. The boosted version is hella strong, and if they don't jump, you can just cancel in the kill rush and keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? Now you take them out the air, and now what they gonna do? Nothing. Can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? In the end, everything's in your toolkit. Got its good and bad points. So it's all about knowing when to use the proper tool. It's all about knowing. Keyword in that is knowing. Right? You don't go build a house without knowing how to use your tools or even what to do. So you gotta plan that shit. Know it. Right? Now we're on the fundamentals 3. You got a handle of controlling the space and can put up a good defense. You got to tune up the offense. There are moves that help you get in, but you can also drive rush. The goal is to get in there and knock them down. When you control the space, it makes it easier for you to hustle in. Use cobra punch to attack and get close to distance. Dashes and jumping are good options too. You know what I'm saying? This is a character you do want to jump with or dash with because they can get in, get out, you know. Not every character you want to jump with. That's just how it goes. Alright? If you find that they're backing off, rock them with the cycle knuckling. Show them there's nothing to run. There's nowhere to run, you know what I'm saying? And now that turns into a combo and you can beat them up, you know? From a drive rush, you got standing light kick, which has good range, or standing medium punch will give you a good return. Of course, standing heavy punch works too, you know? If your opponent's looking scared to move, that's when you want to drive rush and get in the face and just throw 'em. That's for almost every character. You know, not every character's drive rush is as fast as every character's, but that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to the advanced. From both Cycle Flicker and Cycle Knuckles charge state, you can go into Kill Rush. This is great because you don't have to commit to any particular action. Mix up your approach to keep the opponent on their toes. That's just how it goes. Now, Cycle Flicker is a long range a good tool. I don't think everyone is going to run into is going to fall into it. Meaning, not everybody's going to get hit by that. People will catch on and figure out how to beat it real quick. Don't do the same move. You got to switch it up. Got to be different. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works. That's when you throw out a Kill Rush into the mix, and then they flash them with a parry drive, get in there and throw them, wreck them, wreck their day. And if they come at you with a drive impact or try to jump in, give them a slip with the Kill Rush backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much that they can do. You know, back up. And now you got it. See how it works? Even though you got to charge it with heavy punch, Cycle Knuckles, it falls to the wall fast. You also get a follow-up chance if it hits, and the opponent can't really counterattack if they block it. Because it's a safe move. You know? Sometimes an opponent will lock you up and get ready to counter, but that's when you show them, you know, the charge state. Charge stance, and then fool them big with the Kill Rush forward or back, you know? Just remember. Fully charged Cycle Knuckles can negate some projectiles, and if your opponent blocks it, you get to move first, meaning you have the advantage. Remember that. See that? It's a safe move that gives you frame data. Right? Now, that's a whole other conversation for another day, but that's just how it works. And now you're out of the tutorial guide. And there's no more guide, there's no more tutorial. But you now know how to play. You now know all these moves and stuff if you paid attention to doing it. Right? So, we've done some stuff. Now that we did that, now we did the practice and everything, let's just hop up in the arcade. We're going to run the arcade a couple times, right? Why? Because we got to. That's just how it works. We do 5 stages, then we do 12 stages, you know? Pretty much. That's just how it goes. My camera. What? Camera. Camera. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Yeah, whatever. But now we're back. So, hop up in the Ed. See what his story mode's like. See if he talks and says some shit. So let's get up in there.
Making the most of the chaos from Shadowloo's fall. I went around and released a bunch of the other test subjects, just like me. I wasn't looking to make friends or anything, but I wanted to give them a taste of freedom, like I'd had. I knew, though. The moment I first met them, I knew. Something had brought all of us together. A deeper connection. Friends, team, partners, bonds, whatever you want to call it. There was something between us that only we could understand. And that kept us together. We knew that there were still more of us out there, though. And there was only one thing for us to do. We split up, searching for others just like us. But Shadowloo had a ton of those messed up hideouts all over the place. It wasn't gonna be easy. No doubt we'll have to take care of the trash left over from Shadowloo's fall along the way. Guess the ties that bind aren't so easily severed. Even in death.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Alright, we're going up against Aki. Bruh. He does a lot of faces.
Time to erase you.
Uh-oh. Alright, so we'll just hop up in there and see what's up. Get beat up real quick. You know? Wait. Oh! Now, I like him because you can just press buttons and feel like you're doing something. You know? Oh, gosh. Oh, good grab. Oh. Oh gosh. Grabs. Grabs. If you want to win in Street Fighter, learn how to grab. Oh dang, he just gets mad and psycho powery and you know, it's pretty cool. Oh gosh. No. That's what he's saying. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, grab it. Losing the computer, guys. Not what I wanted to do at all. Okay. Oh gosh. Still don't know no combos yet, but that's why we're playing this. Hopefully I can get my skills back. Like I said, I put a lot of hours in this game. I had some damage that I could do, but that was with certain characters. This is the new character. This is my first time actually playing with him. You and your poison remind me of another loser from my past. He's talking about Fang. Fang is horrible, or F-A-N-G. Now we're playing Cammy. This is who I like. But they're the same character, like they're blonde-haired, blue-eyed.
No mercy for you.
I like her though, 'cause she's thick. The right kind of thick. Oi. Oh gosh. Get out. Ouch. Sir. There we go. Punish counter. Counter everything, baby.
Done already? I got a lot left in the tank.
Round 2. Fight.
Ouch. Now, again, I'm not the best at this game. I will never be the best at any fighting game. But I do want to play fighting games with people. She keeps grabbing me. It's a computer that keeps grabbing. But I want to play with people, so that means I need you to play the game too. I need you to be here just like this, doing shit like this would be. You know? Oh, also, I appreciate you for... Damn. Got beat by the computer. But no, I appreciate you for watching and coming out and seeing this.
Who's next?
Paying attention. Because we're both learning right now. I just have a little bit of more knowledge than you if you don't play fighting games, or you probably have more knowledge than me. That's just how it goes. Grabs on deck. I forgot. That's how you play this game. Grabs. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh. Oh, good grab. Another good grab. And then you hit the special move. Whenever you get a chance off of a drive impact like that, beat somebody up. Just beat somebody up. You go from there. Look at my guy. So no, I actually don't think that we're actually going to be getting into some casual matches tonight. But what we are going to do is definitely finish this out. Definitely figure some stuff out. This was a stream that was more so to let you guys know that I'm still here. Like I said, life was beating me up. I don't know how life has been treating y'all, but I hope it's been doing well for you. Cause we was all over the place. Uh-oh. And we beat it up. That's why I love arcade mode. Just doing arcade runs and stuff like that helps you get better, helps you learn and get used to the character. Because when people are coming at you, it's so much different. Look at it. Look at them.
Let's go. Ring the bell.
Let's ring the bell.
Round one. Fight.
You're mine.
So down.
Jesus, jury.
No way. Here we go.
Oh gosh. And you beat her up.
What? Done already? I got a lot left in the tank.
I hope you do. We're gonna need it. I don't think we're gonna beat these people going forward. And it's been too long since we played this game online. Oh gosh. And then that's how you beat them up. If you're like me, then you sit at home and you want to be sweet at something, and you want somebody to see you be sweet at it, so you hop online, you play a fighting game.
Nice shot.
Oh gosh, we're fighting JP. JP is just the villain of the game, I guess.
I realized something was off. Something or someone was moving behind the scenes.
Yes, they were.
Who the hell are you?
Ah, yes. I suppose our paths never truly crossed. I was in control of Shadaloo's financial affairs. The pleasure is all mine. Ed?
The artwork in this game is kind of crazy, though. I will say that. They've always had really good artwork.
I heard all of Shadaloo's top brass turned tail after Bison died. But you still swear loyalty to a hollowed out shell. What the hell are you planning?
Since you ask so nicely, among the scattered remnants of Shadaloo,
Uh-oh.
a movement has started that would place you as the new head of the organization.
What?
Neo Shadaloo, was it now? Suffice to say, you do meet the requirements
Uh-oh.
to be the heir to Bison's throne.
Uh-oh.
Cut the bullshit! Why the hell would I want that?
Oh, he right. He got tortured and stuff, so.
Say something! I'm not gonna be anyone's pawn. You hear me? We are gonna live our lives our way!
Oh, he mad. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
I am not your enemy.
Ouch.
Heads up! I don't know what the hell you're... You're mine!
Stop beating me up. Oh. Oh gosh.
I suggest you listen to reason.
Oh. Getting beat up by the computer, y'all.
Oh, is that it then?
Yes, it is.
Round two. Fight.
Oh gosh. Gotta learn how to block. Oh gosh. Oh, good grab.
I have the same psycho power as you.
Oh wow. Well, we lost. We got to the final boss and lost. That's just how it works. Should have played with him before I hopped on the game, but I don't really care. Because like I said, we're learning this together. We're doing this together. I personally want you to buy a fighting game. This is where we were all of last week. All of last week, this is where we were. And you know what we do? You know what we do? We get up. We don't even let the count get to 1. We get up and we keep going. That's what you need to do. So we lost the fight. We got back. You know. That's just how it goes.
I am not your enemy.
Jeez. There you go. Now we're learning because we're doing special moves now.
I got a lot left in the tank.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh gosh. Stir. Oh gosh. Hit him? Hit him. Beat him up. We won this time, baby. Yes. Thank you for letting me go. Thank you. Oh, thank you for everybody who just joined the stream, by the way. So, oh, hold on.
All of a sudden, we had a name. They call us Neo Shadaloo.
Neo Shadaloo.
Leftovers of the original Shadaloo are dead set on making me Bison's successor.
Dead set. They want this man to be the leader.
Then you have punks like JP scheming away in the shadows. But I say, bring it on. If that's their game, then we'll give this Neo Shadaloo thing a go.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll run the table. We'll set the rules.
They're not gonna be bad guys. It is Big Boat. You already know. TrashBoatDaGoat. Hit him with a video.
If we're doing this, we're doing it my way.
Oof. He said we're gonna do it my way or the highway. And that's the end of it. So that was Ed for the little rundown for guys, you know. Now, like I said, we are going to be getting back up in there, but we're going to be playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. It's going to be happening later on tonight. I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that I have not quit. I have not given up, okay? I promise you. TrashBoatDaGoat is here to stay, okay? We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this until I can't do it no more, because my hands don't work, because I can't play the game. And even then, I'm going to find somebody to play the game for me, and then I'm going to commentate it, okay? This is what we're doing. This is what I wanted to do, and this is me chasing my dream. I hope this and what I'm doing inspires you to chase your dream, because your dream is just as important as my dream. You know what I'm saying? But that was Ed in a nutshell, how he works and things like that. It sucks that everybody's joining now, and I'm about to hop off real quick. But like I said, we're coming back. 12 p.m., maybe 12:30, just depending on what time the game actually lets me play. But we're going to be streaming Final Fantasy Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, okay? I am so excited to share that game with you guys. It's not a fighting game at all. That's going to just be a live series. I don't think I'm going to make any content for that. I think y'all just going to watch me play that live because I really want to play that game. and I don't want to not play the game, but there's no reason to play the game and not stream. Like, I'm a streamer, Dars. Or at least I'm trying to be. Shit. So, we will be getting back up in there in about, what? Hour and a half. Come back. I'm gonna put out more stuff and everything. Get it out there and everything. And everybody can know. But, this is your boy, TrashBoatDaGoat. Letting y'all know, I did not quit. I didn't give up. I was MIA, not KIA. I'm back, though. You already know. I'll see y'all in a little bit.